Welcome, everyone, to another Results Now webinar. This is Jeff Herring, your host, and we're broadcasting live from our virtual international studios here north of Atlanta, Georgia. And our topic today is the Certainty Blueprint, how to know exactly where to get started and exactly what to do next every single day, which ought to excite you just in that possibility. You don't have to be like those of us that have been around a while and we had to make it up as we went along. There is now a blueprint based on years and years of doing this, and that's what you're going to get today. So welcome to all our brand new people. I see some names I do not recognize and who are brand new. Thank you for joining us. And to all our regulars, thank you so much. I so appreciate you doing this because there are so many places you could be online now and you choose to be here, and that is always an honor. And a shout out to everybody that's listening to this on the replay or watching this on the replay too. So we got a couple sponsors, as we always do, and one of them is the Results Now. It should say Insider Circle. Oops, that was one we did before, but you get the idea. Results Now Insider Circle, helping online entrepreneurs go further, faster. That is a training program. You're going to have an offer at the end to get in and go further, a lot further, a lot faster. Yes, that means there will be an offer at the end of this show. Thank you, Henry. We appreciate you, Jeff. Appreciate you guys. Now, I don't even want you to take me up on that offer unless and until I deliver on all my promises I'm about to make, and I will check in with you to see if I have. And then if I have, then I do want you to feel obligated to yourself to get going here so we can take you further, faster. And of course, there's always a charity sponsor, just my way of giving back because I've been so blessed. Organization I'm a part of here in Atlanta called Be Rich. Give, serve, and love. You can check it out at berich.org if you want to. We partner with local organizations, 40 of them this year, and this is Be Rich season. Has nothing to do with getting rich, but realizing that we already are and how to be generous about that and do it well. Our goal is, started 2 weeks ago, was to raise $2.1 million. The totals aren't in, but I know we've already passed it. And the reason I'm telling you that is a percentage of everything that comes in from my webinars, and many things I do, goes to that organization. So later on when you invest in Results Now Inner Circle, and every month when you do, depending on which way you come in, you're not only investing in yourself, you're investing in helping people eat, get the medical care they need, clothing they need, people that otherwise wouldn't have those things. So thank you. Moving right along here, I want to do a quick poll, and this will help me adjust things accordingly for the rest of the webinar. Are you already a member of the Results Now Insider Circle? There's the poll. Yes, no, or don't know anything about it. Yes, no, or don't know anything about it. And we got about a third of the vote in. Keep it coming, folks. And we'll give you about 10 more seconds to vote. As I used to say here in the South, vote now and vote often. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Share the results. And there are the results. 16% of you are already in. Congratulations. 37% of you are not yet in. And 47% of you don't know anything about it. Marlene's saying you don't know anything about it. You will soon, and you will want to be part of it. So I'm going to close the poll after. Well, I got to close the poll before I can get my screen back up. Ha! There we go. That's nice. When that thing disappears, you get a little nervous on these webinars. But it has reappeared, and I have remembered to close the poll. So I'm getting better at that. How about that? All right. So thank you for letting me know how I can best serve you through this. If you don't think so, Marlene, then you're not. But I bet you will be before we're done today. Now, this is a 51 and done webinar. Usually I do 31 and dones on Sunday nights, and you guys have responded to them so well, and like just getting down to it and the shortness of them. My thought was, why don't we just do them all this way? And then my next thought was, why doesn't everybody do them all this way? So we're going to have this thing done and out of here in 51 minutes or less. There's no need to hang around for hours and hours and hours. Hope you guys like that. All right, here's what we're going to cover today. The two biggest success-sucking challenges that you face each and every day when you get up in the morning with these dreams of online success. Then we're going to walk you through the certainty blueprint and show you how to measure exactly where you are. That's the you are here part, so that you'll know exactly what your next success steps are and what you should do. And like all my events, so much more. So if you guys are ready to go and dive in here, give me a big yes in the Q&A or a nay, yay or nay in the Q&A. All right, thank you for that big yes, 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 yes. Here we go, kids. Thank you, Dale and Richard. All right, so the two biggest success-sucking challenges you face every day. The first one is, think about when you get up in the morning. You're all excited. You want to get something done, but you wonder, where do I get started? My email inbox is already full with all these things that are going to be the latest and the greatest, blah, 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 blah. What do? How many of you have ever, like me, woken up in the morning and wondered, okay, where do I get started? Just say that's me or me here in the chat. If you've ever thought, well, where do I get started? Benicia says, that is me. Roz says, yes. Tim, me. Margaret, Melva, me. Yeah, this is a common affliction for all of us that are online entrepreneurs that want to build something. And Henry, I think it's great to follow your intuition, as long as it leads you in the right direction for where to get started. So this is the first thing that hangs people up. The second thing that hangs people up is, what do I do next? I just bought this information product. It sounded great. What do I do next? Give me a yes or a me if that has ever been your challenge. What do I do next? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. Or have you ever felt like you're this guy, this little anatomically incorrect red Smurf, standing on the edge of a cliff going, what do I do next? I don't want to fall off, but I want to move forward, right? Now, all of us struggle with these two things. It gets worse, though, because this isn't just something we do overall. This is something folks do every single day. And it's one of the reasons why I've created what I've created for you. I'm going to walk you through it here in just a minute, because I hear this all the time from not only beginners, but intermediate people as well, and advanced people. I had a bout with that this summer. Some of you know I spent a 20-day engagement with pneumonia this summer. And I mean, it was not pleasant. So by the end, when I finally came out of the fog and was able to sit here at my desk for more than 5 minutes, I remember sitting here one day going, where do I get started after all this? And because of what I'm going to show you, I was able to answer that question and get going right away. Okay? Ross says, yeah, it's exhausting to deal with that every day, isn't it, Ross? And what happened? Here's what's happened. Here, oh gosh, guys, tell me if this sounds at all familiar. Okay? You sit there and it's exhausting and you struggle, but you got this dream and you want to do it. So you try to do a few things, and pretty soon you're over on Facebook or Twitter or someplace like that. And, to quote SpongeBob, 3 hours later, you're going, where'd the time go? But you kind of feel like you maybe accomplished something because you sent out a lot of tweets or you did a lot of likes or whatever. Roz goes, oh my God, Jeff, do you have a camera in my house? That'd be kind of strange. Margaret says, my head spins. Yeah, okay, that happens to everybody. And it doesn't have to. Part of my mission, as I understand it, is to make things as simple as possible for you and to help you know exactly what to do next and exactly where to get started every day. Tim calls it fake hustle. I love it. Thank you for that. All right, so let's dive in here. Now, this is going to look familiar because we've talked about it before as the 21 steps, and it's still the 21 steps. Now, as I've talked with the people that are already in the program about where they are, they keep calling this various names. The Jeff Herring method, which, okay, maybe. The certainty blueprint, because this gives you certainty about what to do and what to do, where to get started. It gives you certainty about where to get started and what to do next. So I'm going to go through them briefly, and then we're going to help you assess exactly where you are. Now, you can copy these down, whatever. Okay, it doesn't bother me. Okay, because you can have the list because I'm showing you the what, but you got to know the how. And each one of these could be an entire, not just an entire webinar, it could be an entire product. Just getting this list and thinking you've got it would be very much like what I did in ninth grade when I decided to go out for baseball. Now, I'd played football all my life by then, so going out for football was a no-brainer. But I decided to go out for baseball, having hardly played or played at it. So what did I do? I went to the library. I read a book about baseball, how to swing a bat, catch, all that kind of stuff. And then I tried out. It was pretty embarrassing. So I'm here to save you some embarrassment too. Okay, first you got to start with a specific niche, then go an inch wide and a mile deep into that niche, and then create your compelling freebie, a giveaway that's going to compel people to join your list community through number 4, an opt-in page. And now the next one is 25s are about sending traffic there. 25 articles, 25 videos, 25 infographics, 25 Kindle books. And then once you get to number 9, a list of only 25 members. Okay? You do not have to have a huge list, folks, to make this work. I hit my first $20,000 month in 2007 with a list of 1,100 people and haven't looked back since. Start doing all the things we're talking about with that small list. Number 10 is some kind of weekly event or regular event if you don't want to do it weekly. There's so many ways to do it now. Back then it was just teleseminars. Now you still got teleseminars, but you also got webinars like this, Blab, Periscope, podcasting, what else? Google Hangouts, all kinds of stuff to reach out to your community and help them take their next success steps, which would be leading them to your entry-level product. And if you don't offer that, folks, you're doing them a disservice and yourself. And then connecting with your colleagues in number 12 with joint ventures, helping each other. That builds your list, builds their list. You reach more people. A rising tide, folks, lifts all ships. Number 13, from your entry-level product, creating a signature course, something that captures the transformation process you take people through. Now, you may not even realize you have a transformation process. You do. One of the things we'll do in the Results Now Insider Circle is help you identify that and break it out into a signature course. And then a mentoring program, taking people deeper, spending more time with them at a higher investment as well. Notice that I don't even talk about your website or blog until number 15. To start, all you really need is an opt-in page and a thank you page. So many people will, I'm waiting until I finish my blog. Don't do that. Don't wait. Start now. Build the car while you're driving it. Number 16, attending events. Everything from things like this, webinars, to live events. Connecting with people, finding out what people's struggles are. Then creating, number 17, your DRGRs, daily revenue generating rituals. I have a list of several that I do every day, which is why money comes in every day. And then creating your ascension model, where somebody can begin with you and then give them something to look forward to work towards, to do more with. And then you develop your own language, right? Words you use to describe what you do that your tribe, your community, begins to use too. Folks, give me a couple of mine. Some of the language that you know is part of our community. Just pop them in the Q&A real quick. Before your head hits a pill tonight, go use this stuff. Head hits a pill tonight. Yeah, do it now. Absolutely. Those are all part of the language, part of my glossary. Number 20 is your origin story. From where did you come? How did you get into this? Why are you doing this? This is compelling to people. And it makes people want to invest with you and learn from you. You don't have to have lived in a van down by the river or been homeless to have an origin story. It's just how you got into this. And then finally, a category of one. making you unique among everyone in your niche instead of being a commodity. Because a commodity competes with everyone because of price, while a category of one competes with no one because of results. A commodity competes with everyone because of price. A category of one competes with no one because of results. So there's a 21. Now, let's do some things with this. You know, when you go to the mall or you're in an airport or somewhere and the little sign that says, "You are here," okay? I've always thought those were nice. Thank you for letting me know exactly where I am, right? Online, that's important because you got to know where you are so you can know what to do next, right? You got to start where you are, right? Okay? So we're going to walk you through some ways to know exactly where you are and exactly what to do next. That sound like something worth doing? Give me a yay or nay in the Q&A, please. Thank you for all those yays. All right, here we go. Now, we're going to park here for a little bit because you can look at this page and deceive yourself. Okay, now I know all these. I can go forward. Like I said, you know the what, you don't know the how. It's like reading a book about baseball and trying out, like I did in 9th grade. Okay? And you can even have started some of these and make it feel like you've done something. However, if you don't have each one, and I call it in place, if you don't have each one of these in place, it's almost as if you've never heard of it, and sometimes even worse. Okay? One of my favorite quotes is, "It's not what you don't know that gets you in trouble, it's what you know that's not so." Or as Mark Twain put it, "What you know that ain't so." Okay? If you started on something like this, it's human nature to deceive ourselves that we've got that in place when all we've done is really just started on it or done a couple things to it. One of the characteristics of in place, to know if you've got something in place, is if you can send me to a page that shows it to me. If you can show me your 25 articles, your opt-in page, where you do your weekly show, where you have your mentoring program, your ascension model, what it is that makes you a category one, et cetera, et cetera. How many of these do you have in place? So what I want to do right now is just take kind of a totally unscientific poll of the hundreds of folks we've got with us today, and look at these and do a quick count and just pop the number here into the chat box. Okay? For some of you, that'll be right in your dashboard next to that little orange bar with the white arrow. Some of that'll be right below your screen. Look through these and tell me how many you have in place. Okay? Richard says 0. Kat says 17. Henrice says 15. Now, Kat and Henrice, with 15 or 17, I'd be expecting you to be doing quite well. Margaret's done up through 4. Sue's got 6. Okay? Who else? Who else will be as gutsy as Richard and say 0? Tim's got 4. Joan's got 2. Dale, light on the info and Kindle. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm a little lighter than I should be on one of them that I'll tell you in a minute, Dale. William's 4. Margaret's got bits and pieces. Melva 5. Marlene 3, but not in order. Yeah, that's dangerous, Marlene, because these are not in random order. These are in a specific order. Okay, Benicia says 5. All right, these are in a specific order, and having them done randomly, except for 3 central ones, can get you in lots of trouble, because then you feel like you've accomplished something, but the money's not coming in. You're not making the difference you want to make. Dale's not sure on the DRGRs. Daily revenue generating rituals, Dale, things you do every day that either brings an immediate income or down the road income. Like I got a affiliate check today for $647, something like that. And I'd forgotten about it. And that's a nice that'll boost your day, right? So how many of these do you have in place? Thank you for sharing with me. This is a great way to assess where you are. You notice there's a check by every one of these, and this is going to be a feature of the Results Now Insider Circle, where you can see exactly where you are and know exactly what to do next. Okay? So I believe that anything, and this is based on 10 years experience of doing this full time and working with thousands of folks. Anything less than 21 and you're incomplete, which means I'm incomplete. I don't have 25 Kindle books out there. I'm close, but I don't have 25. It's on the top of my agenda, especially now with the custom content wizard, because we've got some Kindle templates in there. But having all of these in place is huge. Kat says number 17 is her nemesis, nemesis lately. Yeah, okay. It's hard to do things daily. We're more, creatives and more this and that, but doing things daily is the secret. Thank you for offering that, Roz. Okay. Now, I also believe that anything less than 15, and it's not a matter of you'd like to be in the Results Now Insider Circle, anything less than 15, and you need to be in the Results Now Insider Circle. You need to be able to have somebody holding your hand and holding your feet to the fire. That's kind of my job, is I'll hold your hand and lead you through the dark and scary jungle of internet marketing success, because I've been there many times. And I'll also hold your feet to the fire, which would be holding you accountable for what you told me you want to accomplish. Okay? And so the other part of that, being inside of a circle, is having a group around you. Okay? Circles are better than rows, folks. Right now you're in a row. It may be a row of one, but you're listening and watching me. That's great. Thank you. Same when you go to a live event, right? You're in a row. Okay? Those are good. Circles are better than rows because you have support, you have accountability, you have people spurring you on and kicking your butt when your butt needs kicking. Okay? Mine has needed it often on this journey. It's just part of being human. Roz is saying the most important ingredient is having support, encouragement, and guidance. It's in the doing, not the knowing. Yeah, that's true. Okay? So how many do you have in place? Anything less than 21 and you're incomplete. Anything less than 15 and you need the Results Now Insider Circle. If you've got more than 15, you can still want to be in it. I had 2 or 3 calls this week from people pretty much at the same level of success I am, asking me, Jeff, can I get in this program? I'm like, sure, I'd be honored for you to be in it. So you can do that too, even if you've got more than 15. Now, I want to show you guys an example of one of my students that I worked with this week. And that's probably not the best color to highlight those first 4 as I look at this slide. A little hard on the eyes, but bear with me. And she's got these 4 in place, okay? A specific niche. They've gone an inch wide and a mile deep. And I know somebody out there smiling because I'm talking about you, and I haven't asked permission, so I'm not mentioning names. They've created a compelling freebie and a creative opt-in. Created a magnetic opt-in page. Good start. Way, 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 way ahead of most people. Okay. The rest of it will be doing this: driving the traffic, using the custom content wizard to drive traffic here, create the content, and then building out the rest of the stuff. Because here is the bottom line, folks, and why I have the guts to call this the certainty blueprint. Because every single person I've worked with for the last 10 years, in every conceivable niche, when they've had these 21 in place, success is certain. Now, I can't guarantee it. I don't know how hard you'll work. I don't know what you'll do with this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I can tell you that every person I've ever worked with that has these 21 in place, this is where this comes from, right? Have enjoyed success at three levels, okay? And it's the three levels that are important to me. Okay, one, they're living a lifestyle they like. Two, they've got the income that allows them to live that lifestyle. And three, actually there's four things. Three, they're making a difference in the world with their particular niche in helping people. And four, they've got enough time to go give back with what they do. Later on tonight, I'm gonna go. I'm a coach for my youngest son's basketball team. Now, I'm 5'10" on a good day, and in my junior high basketball team, I was a center, so that should tell you something right there. But I love doing stuff like that, and doing this, having these 21 in place, allow me to do stuff like that, and it's important to me, and I would imagine with this crowd here, it's important to you all as well. So that's just an example of things in place. What's nice about this is they've done them in order. It's not that they've got this and they've got that and they've got this, but it's in order. And so we're just going to build and build and build. And the excitement that they have and that I have is they know exactly what to do, where to get started when they get up in the morning, exactly what to do next, and they have hope or hopeful certainty, I guess would be the phrase, hopeful certainty about the future because they know the map. There's a map and somebody that's been there before. All right, so in the results now insider circle. Oh, I can't go there yet. I haven't asked the vital question. This is really important to me. This is why I ask it. Okay, before I move forward. Okay, have I delivered everything I promised you a little while ago? Yay or nay in the Q&A, please. Yes, 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 yes. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, yay. All right, thanks guys. Appreciate it. Here we go. Here's what you're going to get in the results now. Insider circle. And 16% of you on the call are already in. So you guys, your job is to be the encouragers as we go forward. And I will read out your encouraging comments here. So let's see. 37 and 47 is 84, at least where I went to school. So that means 84% of you are not in. And I want you to really, really listen to these next words and really, really give this consideration because you need to be. This is both the best thing I've ever seen done this way online and the most accessible, the most reachable financially I've ever seen online. So let's go through this. Each and every month, you get all four of these. It's not like 1 month we do the first one, the second month we do the second one. Each and every month, you get each of these. And we'll just dive down here first. Group training session on the 21-step checklist for massive online success. That's the certainty blueprint we just showed you, or what some people are calling the Jeff Herring method, whatever. I don't care what you call it. I'm more concerned about what it does. I'm more excited about what it does. Okay? 1 week, we'll do 5 pillars of massive online success. The big picture, content creation, list building, traffic generation, online visibility, social media, product creation. Okay? The week following, we'll do a Q&A. You bring the Q, I'll bring the A. And what I do is I try my best to build a business, build your business around the answer. So it's not just go do this. It's building your business around the answer. Okay? We also do critiques. Bring your website, your opt-in pages, your autoresponder emails, your videos, and we'll look them over and make them better. We'll do spotlight consults as well, where you're the focus. Some people call those hot seats. I like the phrase spotlight consults a whole lot better. Right, Tim? And also case studies as well. And then we'll do the one we're talking about today, right? Where we'll go through each one of those steps in depth. You've seen the what today. I want to give you the how. Okay? I want to give you the how. Okay? Tim says, if you feel like you've been spinning your wheels in your business, then give this program a try. Yeah, absolutely. And we've got it set up where you can try it for a month, okay? And all the risk is on me, so it's silly not to be part of this when you see the investment here in a minute. And then we do our second group training session focused on Q&A, critique, spotlight consults, and case studies. Just that together. And this is really conservatively valued at $197 times 4 is 788. That's a month, okay? And here's what you also get as bonuses. 24/7 brainstorming and masterminding in the private Facebook group. That's already started. The whole Results Now Insider Circle does not start until next week, okay? But the Facebook private members area, built a moat around it and filled it with alligators, exclusive just for you guys, is already there, and you guys are already connected with each other. But you've got access, you've got access to that 24/7, okay? And you get feedback from people. If you want to ask me a question directly, just use my name there, and it pops up on my screen, and I go and I check it out, okay? You've got lifetime access to the private members area, okay? All the trainings, all the replays, everything we do, okay? Now, we're building that out in a new system that is just, some of you guys have seen it, it's just awesome. And so, bear with us. We're putting a new thing together. Our goal is to have everybody in by Monday, okay? So if you're not in that yet, it doesn't mean we're ignoring you or anything. It just means we're building this thing out and want it right before we hook you up. And then a bonus I've never seen anywhere else. It's called Jeff's Product Ascension Bonus. In the first 6 months of the program, each and every month, you get one of my products as a bonus. The first month is the Profitable Content Creation Templates, $197 value. Every one of these are $197, okay? Month 2, Social Content Secrets. Month 3, Evergreen Traffic Machines. Month 4, List Building, Gold Secrets. And month 5, Product Creation Secrets, Profitable Product Creation. And then a bonus for month 6 is Content Conversion Secrets, okay? That by itself, those 6 programs are $1,182. You add that with the Facebook group and the lifetime access. That all together, adding all of that together, the first part and the bonuses, it's a $3,000 value, $2,964, right? So, now, here's what I mean by this being very, very accessible, okay? Now, that would be the full, right? No way we're going to do that, okay? Now, $197 is a real popular price online. We're not going to do that either. Another popular price is $997. I think it's worth more than that, but we're not doing that. $497 is another popular price. A lot of my entry-level products are $197. We're not even doing that, okay? So now I need your help on the way here. So in the Q&A, please say, Jeff, move that slide, or a big MOS, move that slide. Thanks, guys. Move that slide, move that slide, move that slide. Here we go. Okay? It's not even going to be $97. I know that's what you're expecting. Okay? One more big round of move that slides, and we'll get to it and get you guys going in here, okay? Move that slide, move that slide, move that slide. Why did I say MOS? It's MTS. Well, you send the boy to graduate school and he can't spell MOS or MTS, okay? But don't let that stop you. Just because I do that doesn't mean I can't take you exactly where you want to go for only $77 a month at that link right there, which I just shot out to you in your chat box. So you can click on that link. You don't even have to type it into your browser. And I would appreciate you going over there, a few of you going over there and clicking that link, letting me know that it's working, okay? So resultsnowinsidercircle.com is where you want to go. You get all of this, the 4 trainings a month, the 24/7 access to the Facebook group, to brainstorming and masterminding, the members area, the product ascension stuff for just $77 a month. The normal price is $97 a month. I'm taking in 100 Founders members. We are much more than halfway there. So that window is closing, and we start this coming Tuesday. Okay? So if you know this is for you already, grab upon it. Let's see. Margaret says the group calls really help with feedback. Feels safe and encouraging, not scary nor judgmental. Thank you, Margaret. That's the world I want to create there, and that's in large part to you guys because y'all are so helpful to each other, which just makes me smile every day. That's why I say, if you want me to answer a specific question in the Facebook group, put my name down because you guys handle so much on your own. You guys are so good. Okay, so now when you get to that sales page or information page at resultsnowinsidercircle.com, you'll have three choices to come on board. Okay, you want to test it out? Come in at $77. Okay, here's the fine print. Do it for a month. If it's not for you, we'll give you your money back. No questions asked. Okay? So all the risk really is on me. You owe it to yourself to try it out for a month to see if it's for you. And you'll get a lot of great stuff in that month. It'll make you want to stay, of course. But, I mean, that's all you got to invest to get going here. Now, if you know you're committed to this and you know where you want to go, during the Founders Members period, which is right now, you can get in for a year for $500. The normal year investment at $97 a month would be $1164. Okay, so you're saving $664, more than half. You're saving by jumping on board at $500 for a year. And if you're super, super, super committed, like many people have come on this way, you get lifetime access. Lifetime is defined by you die or I die, or we have the zombie apocalypse and the electricity goes out and there's no more internet. For $9.97, that's $116 less than if you paid $97 a month for a year, and you're in for life. Okay, which is a great deal. Any of them are a great deal. I've made this more accessible than anything else I've ever seen online because I was brought up this way. I've been taught this way. I teach my sons this way. I've been very, very blessed, and I want to give back. And I want to see lots and lots of people enjoy what I get to enjoy, making a difference in the world, living the lifestyle you want, and giving back. So, a couple of ways, 3 ways to come on there at resultsnowinsidercircle.com. At this point, let's take your questions. Any questions you've got about what we've talked about the certainty blueprint, shoot them in here. Roz says her suggestion is if you can swing it for a lifetime, it's the best deal. Thanks, Roz. I appreciate that. And so will the people that follow your lead. When does the training start? We start this on Tuesday, November 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay, it's slotted for 2 hours. Sometimes we use all that time. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we go over because I'll answer all your questions and build your business around each answer. Okay. Melva says, I really do have certainty with the blueprint. Working on our next step now. Yay, Melva. I love that. And with your permission, I'll use that as a testimonial because that's what I want you to have is certainty about this. So anyway, Tuesdays at 4. Now, if you let the timing of that stop you, I question your seriousness. Okay? You can move things around if you really want to do this. And or the recordings will be up by the next day. If you have a question that you know you have and you're not going to be there, ask it in the Facebook group and we'll cover it on the webinar, on the training, and you'll get to hear your own question answered on the replay without you being there, okay? And that's just life. Sometimes you're not going to be able to make it. I understand that. This is how we deal with it. You answer your questions in advance, or ask your questions in advance, we answer them there, okay? And you get the recording. And you get lifetime access to the recordings as long as you're in the group. So if in November we work on X and it's February of 2016 and you're saying, oh gosh, what did we say about that? Let me go back and look. And you'll be able to search it by title and keywords and that kind of thing. Okay? What do we need to do between now and Tuesday? Okay, two things. One, first of all, you got to come on board at resultsnowinsidercircle.com. Okay, resultsnowinsidercircle.com. That is in your chat, and do let me know that link is working. Some of you that have gone over there, just give me a shout out. Let me know that's working. And once you get there, choose how you want to come on board. $77 a month, $500 for a year, $997 lifetime. Whichever one you want to do, you get access. The people that do 77, the people that do 500, the people that do 997 get access to everything. The only difference is in the bonuses, okay, that I do from the webinars. Come in at 77 a year, we'll do a 15-minute consult so I can get to know your business. Come in for a year, we'll do a half hour. Come in for a lifetime, we'll do an hour. All right? And then between now and Tuesday, when we get started, you'll want to go over to your Facebook group. And once you come on board, you'll get an email about that, about how to come on board. Go over, ask to be accepted in that group. I'll get you in right away. And you'll introduce yourself and talk about what you're working on, and people will respond. Bill Todd cracked me up yesterday. I was online watching something last night with my laptop, and I saw him apply to be in the group, and I approved him in. The first thing he said was, Jeff, you really got to work on this, man. It was the whole entire 37 seconds between the time I applied and the time you approved me. So approved you. Yeah, so, I'm trying to shave those seconds off, okay? So that's what you do between now and then. Again, $29.64 value for only $77 a month, boys and girls, at Results Now Insider Circle. And those are your three ways to come on board. Once you're on that page, bottom of that page, resultsnowinsidercircle.com, you can just review what you're going to get and then make your decision. 77 a month, 500 a year, $997 lifetime. Think about $77. You spend that easily on a lousy dinner for two and drinks at a chain restaurant, right? We spend that easily when we walk into the grocery store or Walmart or Costco or something to get a couple of things, right? And we wind up spending that and more, right? Why not invest it in yourself? Plus, you'll be helping people by doing it, because a percentage of all this goes to Be Rich, the organization I'm involved in that gives money away. 100% of everything that goes there is given away too. Nobody keeps anything. So, if you do this each month, you're helping people. So what a cool way of doing this, right? I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. So grab any other questions if we got them. I'm looking for them but don't see them. We're definitely going to get this done in 51 minutes or less. I love it. 51 and done, the first one. Now listen, seriously, I invite you to go check out resultsnowinsidercircle.com. Come on board. This is rocking already. We're going to have so much fun doing this, and so much fun seeing you soar and succeed. Okay? So, as always, I want to thank you for being here. Those of you that are joining us for the first time, thank you. Our regulars, thank you. Those of you that are listening to the replay, appreciate you doing that too. Okay? Go get this stuff at resultsnowinsiderscircle.com. Resultsnowinsiderscircle.com. And as always, go use this stuff because it flat out works. And we will catch you next time. And Roz has one more encouraging word. Perhaps this will help. This is why I am a lifetime member. It was too painful for me to think of being in the same place next year at this time, or even the next minute. Wow, Roz, that's strong. It was too painful for me to think of being in the same place this time next year, or even the next minute. Yeah, that motivates me. Think about that, folks. You go to these things a lot, right? Okay? and you get off, you get excited and you get off, and you pretty much will go back to where you were before unless you take action. Okay? And you'll wind up tomorrow, next week, next month, even next year where you are now. Let's change that. That's why I've created this and made it so accessible. So thank you for that, Ross. And there's your link, folks, resultsnowinsidercircle.com. I will leave this up so you guys can keep coming on board. Congrats, everybody that's coming on board. I'm got a big grin on my face, looking forward to seeing your success. And there'll be some music in the background. Like I said, go get this stuff, resultsnowinsidercircle.com. Go use this stuff because it flat out works. And we'll catch you next time.